All right, ladies and gentlemen, if everyone would find seats, we will continue. And Mr. Muscarella.
Supervisor, I closed the executive session. No action was taken by the board.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? So moved, and we will proceed with the call of the regular action calendar.
May I have a motion to adopt resolution number TF 11-16 on the motion?
So moved.
Second. Motion made by Councilman Muscarellis, second by Councilman McEnroe.
We have a speaker on TF 11-16, and it is Robert.
Hello again, my name is Robert Ripp, I'm from Massapequa. I just have the memorandum dockets for this proposal resolution, and I noticed one is transferring $25,000 from other expenses into supportive services contractual. It says this transfer is respectively requested for salary reimbursement for the community development program. And the second memorandum docket shows $70,000 being transferred from salaries seasonal to salaries regular, and $80,000 being transferred from classroom training to salaries regular. I'd just like to know if these are normal type adjustments that you always make, or are you actually transferring this money from department to department to make payroll?
No, we're going to need, these are, by the way, these are not abnormal.
Okay.
Well, the reason these particular ones were done, though, I don't know if I can say. Can anybody help?
No, Vicky left.
Who left?
Vicky.
Oh, well, how would Vicky would help us? You need Rob or Bob or?
And Rob's not here, nor is Bob.
Well, can you call him? Give him a call. Rob, you want to just hang
Yes,
on?
thank you very much.
Give him a call and find out specifically what they're, I don't even have, oh no, I do have it, I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying, you don't know what the underlying impetus is for it. $322-3133.
No, he texted me. Bob's away, I think.
Bob,
Not long. Bob is away.
excuse me, Rob.
Okay, Supervisor, I was able to speak to Bob Darienzo.
What we got?
The second one is, these are all federal grant, these are already now, but they're federal monies, the grant program. And these are normal allocations that are made throughout the year because when the budget is first made, they make allowances and allocations over the course of the year. It's not a problem, of not being able to make payroll as was alluded to.
Okay. Rob, did you hear that?
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, continue.
On the vote, Supervisor Venditto,
Aye.
Councilman Mascarello,
Aye.
Councilman McEnon,
Aye.
Councilman Consigano,
Aye.
Councilman Pinto, Councilwoman Alessia, and Councilwoman Johnson.
Aye.
Motion to adopt resolution TF 11-16 passes with 7 ayes. I have a motion to adopt resolution 305-2016 and 335-2016. On the motion.
So moved. Second.
Motion made by Councilman Mascarello, second by Councilman McEnon. Supervisor, your speakers 326, 331, 332, 333, 334.
Oh, go slow.
Okay.
Give me the start and end numbers again, I'm sorry. 305.
Start 305 through 335.
What did this, okay. Okay, all right. Then I got Bob Fryer. Was Bob here? I didn't see him.
You left.
Bob Fryer's gone?
You left him.
Okay, then Robert, it's you. 326, 332, oh, and 336, why don't we just,
336 we're going to table.
oh, okay.
Okay.
So then you're up on
330.
336,
326.
332, and so just so you know, Rob, 336 is being taken.
Excuse me. I'm not sure about the exact resolution number, but I'm here again about the zombie house cleanups.
Okay.
A couple of days ago, there was a really good article by Joy Brown in Newsday. I don't know if any of you caught it. It's Long Island zombie homes can be kept at bay, and what the author of that article is explaining that, I discussed this earlier with you, but the state has recently, actually just over the weekend, passed a new measure. For the first time, the state will have a comprehensive directory of what zombies houses are and where they are. The legislation also creates a toll-free number for residents to report when zombies begin showing up in their neighborhoods. In addition, the bill has the effect of chaining zombies to a short release by expediting foreclosure procedures in state courts. The bill also requires banks and other entities to maintain the properties through the foreclosure process. Just a little bit more information on this. Last month, Hempstead passed a measure which you're aware of requiring banks and lenders to post a $25,000 security deposit each time a home in the town falls into foreclosure. One of the highest such requirements for banks in Long Island. The town of Hempstead followed up last week with a similar provision covering abandoned commercial homes. You know, I really feel strongly, we've discussed it a number of times, I really feel strongly there's a better way that the town can be handling the cleanups. I'm not arguing that they need to be cleaned up or anything. I just want to bring it to your attention, you know, I spent some time speaking with the the assessor's office, the controller's office, and the actual treasurer of the Nassau County. And just so that we're clear, I had sent them an email, and I received some replies, and from the controller I questioned them on how we're being reimbursed on these properties, because it's been explained to me by Mr. McAvoy a number of times that the town gets the money every February, right? The town does not get the money for these cleanups. I'd just like a second just to read you briefly, right? I got an email from the controller's office that says, in order to obtain the explanation of the process by which Nassau County reimburses the town of Oyster Bay for the cost of derelict properties, I forwarded your inquiry to the office of the county treasurer. If this is something that we do not handle in the controller's office. Below is the response which I received from Andrew Casilio of the treasurer's office. Mr. Casilio says, as I understand how these things go, this needs to be brought to the assessment department so the resolution amount can be levied against the parcel as part of the next tax roll. The town will be reimbursed once the tax bill is paid, either by the taxpayer or by us if it comes to us, for the collection when it becomes delinquent. And then I further got a second follow-up email from Beaumont Jefferson, who's the Nassau County treasurer, who said, Dear Mr. Ripp, in response to your question, does the county reimburse the town of Oyster Bay for any cost placed against the taxes of an individual's property before that property's tax bill is paid? And the answer is no. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what, if you want to listen to my information or how it's perceived, but the fact of the matter is that cleanups are being done, the money is being placed against the outstanding property tax, and until those properties are sold, the town doesn't see a dime of that money. I'm sorry, I don't want to argue with it. I just read you the emails from the treasurers. I'm just saying, whether or not, and even so, whether or not there's an actual accountability of what money is being received and everything, there's still a better way to do it. There's no reason that the municipality should be laying out the money.
Mr. Supervisor, I can answer that question. The town does get the money when the tax bill is paid.
Right. Right, I agree with you. I agree with you. But this is the problem, Mr. Stefanich. The majority of the properties are in arrears for years. They're vacant properties.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not the majority.
I'm sorry, sir. I personally looked up over 50 properties, okay, the recent ones over the last year, and the vast majority were in tax arrears. I went to your office for receiver of taxes. I asked some questions a couple of months ago. I asked, for instance, can you tell me what if this specific house, this cleanup was done, have we been reimbursed for this specific cleanup? And I was told, no, we don't have the facilities to do that. I mean, even if you do, even if we agreed that every February the county pays the town or reimburses the town for as much as the cleanups cost for that fiscal year or whatever, it's irrelevant now because there's a much better way to deal with it. I'm sorry.
Explain that to you.
I'm sorry, can you say again, please?
May I explain how the process works to you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right? What happens is, if the cleanup is performed, the town does the cleanup, it then goes to the town attorney's office, and they process a lien against the property for payment. It goes on the next tax bill, all right? When that tax bill is paid, the money is collected for that cleanup. The only time that we don't get the money at that point is if it's not paid, then it goes to the county, and then the county gives us the money.
Well, all right, I understand what you're saying, but according to the county, I'm just telling you what they told me, that the county told me that they don't give anything until the property's paid. But again, I mean, we can disagree on that. That point is no longer relevant. There's a better way to do this where we won't have to put any money out at all. The banks will be responsible from the very beginning. That's what Hempstead just implemented. When a property goes into foreclosure, the bank's required to put a $25,000 bond up, and that's what's being used to pay for these cleanups. I'm just saying. You know.
Well, I think Mr. Stefanich made it clear that we are getting the money as we are rightfully entitled to. You're saying to us now that, hey, maybe there's a better way to
next resolution? It's,
Yeah, I'm
page
you're up
32.
for, I'm sorry, you're up for 26 and 30.
32, I just have 32, 332, if that's all right with you.
Sure, no, go ahead.
Listen, this is the first, I mean, I've been coming up here for a year, but I didn't catch this one. I didn't know that the town we're gonna build a new, animal shelter.
Well, I think what the town is looking to do is relocate the current animal shelter, yes.
I just, you know, I'm curious with the current financial state and with the town recently implementing the financial review board where you're reviewing things. I mean, I understand that there's a number of items, there's a number of different issues with the 150 Miller Place. We're looking to move. We have spent, or we authorized, I think, $375,000 to Nassau Suffolk to do reviews and give consultation on moving DPW. You know, this resolution, we just spent $273,000. The money has already been signed over. You're voting on it today, but the money's been paid already. I understand from what I'm reading here, this is to do survey work and prepare the project to do this, to build this shelter, but I don't know if it might be beneficial. I don't know if it might be beneficial to the town to maybe look for a location where they wouldn't have to build something from scratch, but in any case, I kind of believe that something like this $275,000, I don't believe that, you have this board that you're reviewing the finances and everything, this task force, but you didn't even have a chance to deal. You're voting on this, but the money's already gone. It's already done, it's already spent, it's been authorized by one of the commissioners. I mean, I think something like this is now, it's $250,000. I think it's something that at this point in the town's, I don't want to say predicament, but in the current situation, I mean, I think this is something that should be thought about before it's just allocated. At some time, we may need a new animal shelter, but from what I understand, the title hasn't changed hands at 150 Miller Place, that area. There's a possibility that deal could fall apart and the animal shelter might stay where it is. So I just want to bring it to your attention that with your financial task force, I think stuff like this is what you should be looking on. You should maybe have a moratorium on spending until we straighten out, until we at least get the conclusion of the task force's I don't want to say investigation, but
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.